Three, two, one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first title match of Pure Custom Alliance. We're going to start watching this hilarious match, as you can see.
Yes, it is a very poggers match. So this is the title. This is the title match for our, I believe, third set, Predator's Peak,
Yes.
and this would be our pretty much last set where like control is like, or at least like ideally where like control is like the tier 0 type strat,
It was basically
and
Zodiac. Yeah.
yeah. So basically, we're gonna be seeing like a swarm deck versus like a Zodiac set 4 pass type strat. Not literally zoo. You'll see. So I didn't actually watch this match, but I
You
know
watched
like the
this
next
part,
four
right?
players. What?
You watched this part, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was here for the entire time. I also remember you being in the DMs of Spaghetti
Oh,
here.
there we go.
You know,
Okay.
like, hey, pick scissors, and yeah, there's the rock paper scissors.
Okay. So,
And Hugh takes the first turn.
by the way, that was 19 minutes and 6 seconds of rock, paper, scissors. And on fast forward, it took us. Well, we had time for the intro. As you can
Yeah,
see,
exactly.
he said me.
Honestly, it was an experience to watch the rock paper scissors live. It was the only part I watched live because we knew going in they were going to do this. They did this in the
This-
inbound reinforcements tournament.
yeah. Okay. I'm going to next play it, and then if we get to like a point, well, I'll go ahead and fast forward it. All right. So,
Oh, so this is the basic Sitesea combo. Basically, he just discards the privateer, grabs, I believe it's captain. Yeah,
I don't know why the
and
young didn't.
so. Oh yeah, it's because we deleted the card.
Oh, that would explain it. Yeah, I guess we did, huh?
But wait, privateer still existing. Oh, that's weird. So basically the base combo, captain grabs another privateer from deck, and then like the privateer will revive the privateer from graveyard.
Okay. Let me pause right here so you can finish. Um, So when he activated this card, Warfond of Bonding. When a monster is normal summoned, except a Warfond, you get to equip a Warfond from deck to graveyard. Warfonds are a wonderful archetype that like to help monster in the back row strategies. So by summoning Captain, he can equip with this effect, and then Warfond can equip to this from deck.
And then egg, it's a graveyard effect, allows you to banish it from the graveyard to add any monster that places a monster into the back row. And so in the context of this, includes pretty much all the Sitesea normal summons, because they all equip from some location, and that puts Siteseas in the back row.
All right. Now I
And
believe
so we have
Privateer,
both
while it's
revives.
equipped, can send itself to summon one, and then the other one gets summoned by. Why does the other one get summoned?
The other one gets summoned by Captain's effect.
Oh, right, because yeah, okay. It's been a while since I played Sightsee. All right.
Now you all come, man. And so what Harpooner will do here is oh, you should probably talk about Anonymask real quick. So the reason he goes to Anonymask is because the egg is equipped to the captain,
Right.
and so he wants to get the egg to the graveyard, and so he can get the search off of egg.
Right. And what's funny is the fact that it's a Dark Master actually matters for his deck strategy.
Does it?
Yes, because you know the water trap. If you have a dark
Right.
monster, yeah. And he doesn't play any dark monsters except for I think Anonymask alone. And then he made Sightsee Captain in the Graveyard dark until the end of his opponent's turn. This is where I
So,
joined in.
yeah. So what Harpooner is gonna do here? He's gonna equip one of the privateers that is attached to him as material. And so now what? So basically, Harpooner is Trident. You know, Privateer can send itself to the graveyard to revive a Sightsee from grave, and when that happens, Harpooner can top a card. And the reason why Privateer can do this as a quick effect on the opponent's turn is because Harpooner also says so.
Yes. Now, we see that he has. I guess we can see the back row, so I guess we could talk about them a little bit. He set a search card, so I'm guessing that's a bluff
No,
here.
definitely a bluff.
And then this card right here, if he controls the water, which Harpooner is, he can banish a dark from his graveyard, which is why he specifically made sure he set Captain to a dark, because it has a graveyard effect to do that. To inflict damage for each card they control with the same card type. Monster spell or trap, and then negate its effects for the rest of this phase.
Because it targets first, so
Right,
it's a
yeah.
target. Essentially, a target negate with burn on it.
All right, so Spaghetti here is reading Hugh's cards here to make sure they know what they got to deal with. Basically, they have 2 unknown back rows and a Trident to deal with. Anonymous effect is... I mean, I guess it is technically relevant because he's playing a trap deck, because it can, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can grab a trap from the graveyard, but only a trap that was activated the same turn as it was sent, which can definitely help Hugh in his strategy if he decides to activate a trap on his turn and then link it off. Oh no, he can't link it off. He has to attribute it with something. Okay, let's talk about Spaghetti's crazy style here. Goblin Divination. Go ahead. You want to take this one?
Yes, so Goblin Divination. So this card has been the bane of like the balancing existence because in the current form that you're seeing, it's not that great. So Spaghetti is playing a very heavy combo deck with a lot of monsters. However, Goblin Divination, you ideally want to get the Pot of Greed as opposed to the Upstart Goblin. But in order to get the Pot of Greed, you basically have to be like super heavy samurai levels of ratios for like one monster for one card type, and Spaghetti is not doing that. As you will see here, he's probably going to get the Upstart here.
I mean, Upstart's not bad, which is exactly what he gets. And Hugh also calls a monster. If your opponent gets it right, you don't get another copy of itself. So it's not terrible. If you get it right and your opponent gets it wrong, it's a really, really powerful card, especially if you get the Pot of Greed effect. But in this case... Sorry.
Also, if you get it and if you get it in the reverse, you know, sometimes you can completely whiff the draw entirely. But like, if the opponent like called it like wrong or whatever, you can still like try again next turn. You know.
Okay.
It's always fun to see.
Okay, now this was an illegal play. You're supposed to draw and then shuffle. Your opponent's supposed to know what you added to your hand. Somehow I missed that, I guess, during the duel.
Yeah, I remember that coming up later in the match, too.
No, it's right here.
Did, like,
yeah.
Into the match.
Actually,
yeah,
I think yeah, he said it right there.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was. And then he says, oh, wait, you are.
Actually, huh. Yeah, you're supposed to do the effects first, then shuffle. Okay, well, it's fine. Anyway, they're both playing Warfond cards, by the way. And they got 2 Warfond and Bonding.
This was before we made Bonding a hard once per turn. In the next set, that is exactly what we did. Not necessarily because of this, but this was definitely a reason.
They just got the Warfond hand, didn't they?
Yeah, they have the entire Warfond hand going on.
Wait! I don't remember this. I don't remember this. Why did they grab that?
Wait, the third one doesn't. Okay, yeah, he's not actually using it here.
Okay, that's what they had to have drawn their Warfond, right, or something. I don't know.
They probably only run it for the. They probably don't play like the small Warfonds. I bet they only using it for like Necro or Strong.
Okay, here's their normal summon. Now this is a card. Tech Mage, it can discard a and the Noble Scholar. This is a Chainlink 4 combo here. So Tech Mage can discard to destroy a back row, which is actually a pretty nice effect to have when you're in the middle of your combo.
It's essentially Breaker the Magical Warrior. It can summon itself, but instead of removing a counter, it discards.
Right.
Super big.
Noble Scholar, however, is like a Kage to a Kage, except it's got the gives the XE summon monster a draw. Oh, they only.
It also increases the level in the event that, and there is the Necro Warfonder.
Go ahead.
So is he gonna get? Does he get like a second equip here? He should, right?
I think they're thinking. Oh no! I guess they only got the one. I don't know why they declared both if they were only ever going to use one. Maybe that's why they grabbed the Warfond body. They just wanted to discard.
Possibly.
Okay, they hit literally the only trap that mattered because the other one's clearly a bluff. So really, all he's going to do is get to a Trident here. Clearly, Hugh kind of bricked here from what we can tell here, because otherwise, like, this is
Although, honestly, looking at the board, like, all Hugh has to do here, get rid of the amalgamation, and then, like, nothing can hit over the Harpooner.
He's got a rank 4 play.
Oh, right, yeah, that's still gonna be there. I don't... What rank 4 do you actually go into here? 'Cause
Cat
I
ears.
don't think...
Cat ears.
Oh, yeah, the back row pop.
It's gonna be the
Yeah,
cat
so
ears.
Yeah, he forces it out, then, because... Yeah.
Yep. So either way, he's getting rid of Harpooner.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
and the Necro Warfunder. Oh, that too.
Oh yeah, so Warfonder, this is pre-patch Warfonder, so it can just summon itself from the graveyard, and then when it's summoned, you can add a monster from graveyard to your hand. Now the recycle isn't gonna matter here because it doesn't have that, but he does get the free 22.
Wait. Oh, okay, there it is. Wait. Oh, because it's quick effect, you can do that. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, technically Necro Warfunder would be Chain Link 1, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, I guess they fixed that. Oh, no, the first effect is the Noble Scholar's effect to draw one.
Right.
Right, we missed that. We missed that. Okay, so I guess he ordered it like that because, actually, why would you protect the... Why would you protect the draw? I'm just curious. Because it's a chain block situation. I would protect the Warfighter, personally. Instead of the draw.
Yeah, me too. I agree.
Yeah. Either way, it doesn't really matter, but...
I think you might have also just been clicking the buttons of, like, most convenient. The mage is already on the field,
Yeah.
you have to go to the graveyard to go to the...
Oh, he can get the Tech Mage back because he chain linked it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so genius. I don't know how I missed that. These guys know their craft, I'm telling you.
Tech mage is hop, so... Oh, wait, I think that's illegal.
They normal summoned it the first time. Remember, that's how I had the Warfunder on it.
Did.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's how we got the Noble Scholar play, yeah. Alright, going into battle phase, I'm going to go ahead and quickly go through these. Oh, he just let it. Why did he let it? Anonymous gets to jump in the gun back, yeah.
Yeah, I also think it's really weird that he just let it happen.
Okay, let me pause here. Okay, to finish off their turn, they went into Bygone Cog Giant. This is like Needle Fiber, except without the summon effect. It's just the second effect. Also, it's kind of like a combination of that and, was it Junk Synchro? No. Anyway, it can tag itself out for a Synchro Tuner monster. Then, on your opponent's turn, you can also Synchro immediately. So...
kind of makes me wonder why he's, like, passing on the Cog Giant, though, instead of just, like, going into a Synchro here. Because one of our definitive Synchros, we have a few tuners. I think we'll see which one he goes into, because no need for me to get into all those at the moment.
Alright, well, Hugh started his turn by Warfond of Egging to search for his Playmaker to go back into his Trident. I'm gonna... Did he search?
So basically, he's gonna do the same combo, essentially. He's gonna grab a Privateer from deck, and then
oh, they're going into Cog Giant. Okay.
Yeah, it's Cog Giant time. So I suspect this is going to be the one that draws a card on summon, which whiffs timing. Yep, tin can. So he doesn't actually get the draw, because before the...
it's still an if effect.
Link resolves.
It's still an if effect. So yes, it'll still activate. It's not a win.
No, like how... No, because, like, it wouldn't be in the location. It's like the whole DD Crow thing.
Oh, yeah, if you immediately Synchro. Yeah. Right, you're right. I thought he wasn't going to. I think, is it mandatory? Oh, it is mandatory. Okay, fair enough. Gosh,
see, my thing is, if he had just done that on his turn, because you're not forced to Synchro Summon if you do it, and like Synchro Summon immediately if you do it on your turn, he could have gotten the first draw as well.
He still gets one draw though, so it depends.
I mean, I think I'd rather.
How good
I'd rather
is
take the Pot of Greed over Upstart Goblin, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, because Cog Giant only locks out a Link Summon for the rest of the turn, so he definitely could have done it. This card is Synchro Summon, you can banish one card. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Maybe that's why they did it. Because they want to get this on their opponent's turn. That banish? That actually makes sense. Man,
so
these guys are good. Yeah, so he's... So, Sitesea Captain does get the effect, but it looks like...
Yeah, he gets the equip. Actually, no, he wouldn't
Yeah,
because
right
he'd be
there.
Gunnar's
No.
first, would it not?
No, it's actually. Yes, because of the new chain link. Because Cog Giant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
New chain link, yeah.
Yeah, new chain link. So this has to finish up their chain link. Gunner is the one that can detach to destroy, but I don't think he's really gonna get a chance.
Yeah, it's
He
not
just
gonna
wanted that
happen,
in the graveyard.
unfortunately.
He just wanted that in the graveyard, which fair. Gunner in the graveyard is powerful if you draw engineer. Oh, that was the admit. That was game one. Let's look at their hands real quick. Doink. All right. Oh yeah, he wasn't doing anything.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
uh.
Oh no!
Oh, they.
He had the egg. Oh god, that's probably.
That was a good game one.
I think we should leave the Shokk egg combo as a surprise for later. We don't want to give away too much, man, because Shokk egg is a.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
That was spaghetti. Yeah, dropping a few times. Okay.
That happens.
Who's going first? He was going first. Of course he is, because he wants to do his combo. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of get to the combo. We've seen this before.
Yeah, same combo as always.
Yep. Let's bring back.
I think it'd be really funny if Spaghetti busted out the mirror, man.
That would be funny, but I don't think they went that far. See, this is such an easy combo for them. It's a good thing that we decided to get rid of that. And there we go. Set 4 pass. There's the meta right there. At least at the time. Can't really get away with that anymore.
Real quick, how many of those are bluffs? Let's see.
I mean, yeah, they're none of them are bluffs. They're all powerful cards.
No bluffs. Yeah.
Refined Design, Dark Sea Harpoon. Yeah, this is a solid hand. This is what the deck is designed to do. Okay, Shokk Egg. This card is summoned. You can add a Shokk. Oh, okay, that was a mistake. You can add a Shokk and then change this card's level to that level. And Noble Scholar off the top of it. Wow.
That card is glued to his hand.
And there's the Eel, which is the best card in his deck, if you ask me. Look at this. Can't be his elite material.
It's huge.
Gains 300 attack and defend, or attack, times the level of its ranks and link ratings of all other monsters on the field. And if you control 2 or more monsters at the same level, it gets to just come out. And here it is.
And it's not once per turn, so if he has multiple, he can just flood with these big ass guys.
Shokk Warrior. Oh, it combos off of the other Shokks. Special summon this card is summoned.
Yep.
You could target to make them levels, which I guess he can make this level 3 or level 4.
No, it has to become a 4 because Eel also becomes a 4 in this situation.
Oh,
because of his own effect.
Okay, so looks like he forgot to declare that, but we're going to assume that he did. I believe Hugh actually asked me during the point, like, hey, I'm like, are you really gonna make me rewind the thing just for him to say, hey, I'm gonna activate this effect and for you to do nothing? And he's like, yeah, I'm not worried about it. Okay, here we go.
I think I remember the conversation.
I think you were in the call, yeah, while we were watching. All right, Hugh, this is Spaghetti's super combo play. Apprentice, we haven't talked about this one. If you control a spellcaster, it can special summon itself, and then you can discard to special summon a normal monster, level 1. Which, our format only has level 1? One level 1?
And so the main one is this guy, a level 1 tuner. The fact that it's a tuner is all you need to know.
Pretty much. And it's a spellcaster, I guess that kind of matters. Oh.
Yeah, it can matter in some niche situations. Or, we can talk about how busted it is as a 2250. That's pretty funny, right?
Oh my gosh. I had someone complaining that we were so terribly unbalanced because of this. I said, look, if a level 1 with 2250 defense is that scary to you, in 2014 or 2020, pick your year. As long as it's...
out comes the Trident.
Alright, here comes the Trident play. I think this makes sense. Hitting the one tuner when they're clearly trying to tune her off makes a lot of sense. Like, they might get the draw.
That shuts them off from the rest of the synchro plays.
Exactly. Yep, that's how you do it. You get the monster back and you get Trident.
Because right now Hugh isn't necessarily being threatened by anything. The eel's kind of big right now, I guess.
Let's see. 4, 8, 12, 13, 14. Does it count itself? No, it does not. 14 times 3. Oh, we got to talk about that. So he tried to blow up a back row, but this is one of the protection cards they have. Refined Design. Basically, it negates, if they target you, you get to mill one and negate and destroy. Which is probably the reason why it's so busted. If it didn't destroy, it would probably be still played, but probably not as prevalently as it is now.
I still think we have 3 of because we have a lot of targeting in this format.
Oh, yes, I'm just saying it. Well, yeah, that's arguable. Fair enough. That cut their plays off quite a bit. They're using, what do they declare? Shokk Warrior?
Yeah, so it can banish itself to grab a Thunder Monster from Graveyard, which
Oh,
allows
I
you to
looked
grab the
right.
egg from Graveyard.
I looked right past it.
And so he grabs the egg, and so he can do the egg combo again next turn.
Yep, that makes sense.
Next turn, he'll normal summon egg, search another warrior.
Oh, we got the crane. All right, during the battle phase, this is one of our hand traps, but it's like not really because it's only during the battle phase. It gets a discard, target, and equip. He's privateer. You know what? That actually makes sense because he doesn't want him to go into another XZ. So you can target a monster and equip an equip spell from your deck. And there's one equip spell that's really hard to play because it requires a discard. Oh, that's a counter. That's a counter.
To be stolen, so he wants to get rid of the big beater.
We have an equip spell that's basically a snatch deal. And so instead he uses Siege as the Walls to send a card he controls to the graveyard to target Pop, the main threat in the battle phase. That is genius. That was like the perfect counter, basically.
I don't know how genius it is. It's pretty standard.
Well, I'm just saying the fact that it was too perfect. That's all I mean. All right. Let's see what happens here. All right. He drew a card. You think he drew a back row card? He probably plays like half his deck as back row. He's looking at his extra deck.
The deck is literally the Sitesea engine, Lucky Seed, and the rest is traps, I believe, with the exception of like the Warfind engine and Refined Design.
So he's going to hit for 22. Makes sense. He's in no rush to kill. He's got the card advantage here. He's looking at his graveyard, and yep, looks like it was a back row. Let's see what it was. Oh, another harpoon. Okay. Controls a dark monster. Oh, right. He can. Okay. Okay. So the. Woo, yeah, that's a crazy one.
Trident. Yeah, it's literally just Trident.
Yeah, so he got to re-equip it, which basically is just, oh my gosh.
I think anybody watching this can figure out. I think anybody watching this can figure out how this goes from here.
Well, let's see if Spaghetti has, or Spaghoot in this case, has anything. Oh, they're just going to play it. This is the card he was trying to equip from deck. Looks like he plays more than one copy. He's going to try and take the Trident. Obviously, Hugh has a response, but this does bait out a card, but I don't know if going -2 for it's worth it.
I mean, he can just pop it with the...
Yo, yeah, he definitely can. Wait. What is he doing here? Oh, this one... Oh, right! Harpooner makes his equipped monsters quick effects. So
yes.
He's going to he's going to basically summon the monster while at the same time target popping with the trap. And then here comes the egg combo, which we all know. And he allows it mostly because actually
he doesn't really have negates here. He mostly has destructions.
He has one negate.
True.
Oh no, he does not. He needs the water and grave first. He already declared this one to be a dark, so he needs the water and grave for the negate to be live. Wait, on search. Oh, on search, which means that when egg was played, he's gonna. I thought he.
Yeah, because he doesn't have the dark and grave, so it doesn't do anything for him. I guess.
He already declared privateer was dark last turn. Right here, privateer and graveyard was dark. So he needed water and grave. But apparently that's all he needed to end their turn. Was they got the search, but they lost the egg. And I think at this point, can he put enough damage on board to win? He's already got 3,900. He just needs 11. Let's see what he does here. I think that's enough. So egg grabs the Necro Warfonder. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, he grabbed the Necro Warfonder. We're going into game 3. Alright. Going first is Spaghoot, so let's see what they got here.
We haven't seen them go first. Oh no!
This is what I was talking about. It being a spellcaster actually is a boon here. Because it can't
Absolutely,
special
it
summon
comes.
itself, but this can, so he can get 2 monsters on the board this way. Oh, wait, wait, wait!
Yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, he plays Glader, and he is just a very decent, just going first piece.
Okay, so let's see. Haven't looked at this one in a while. Can't be special from the graveyard. You can special summon by tributing 2. Once per chain, target. It's is this an Appaloosa? It's a destroy. Okay, it doesn't negate. Yeah.
And it is hopped, unfortunately.
Oh, it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, that makes sense, because if it wasn't hop, that would be completely busted in our format. This face-up card on the field with more than 0 attack is destroyed. Okay. It gets a special summon from graveyard. Fair enough. All right. That is a pretty... That's actually not a bad play. That's a pretty good interruption. Sadly, it took...
He went -2 for it.
Well, -1, but yeah. No,
He
you're
lost 2
right.
cards
You're
from
right.
someone
You're
from
right, too. Yeah. It's someone from hand, not from extra deck. You're right. You're right. -2 for it.
Which going -2 in this format is very rough.
-2 against Hugh specifically. All right. So he really just wanted to have the quick effect blow up the back row, but I guess they really needed him to what's it called? Brick. Needed him to brick, and doesn't look like he did. Oh, he's going for another pop. What's he gonna do here? He hasn't set up yet.
Yeah, so Hugh did brick a little bit. He did, literally set a monster. But he's popping the face down.
Well, this is one of those cards you want in the graveyard. And he's tributing the... Oh, right, because he doesn't have the setup.
Because he doesn't have the requirement, so... And that's the one that Glader was trying to pop anyway, so he might as well get the trade.
Right. And then Glader, he doesn't... Well, he still has Parting Clouds. Parting Clouds isn't terrible here, especially if considering Spaghetti is so reliant on that Goblet Divination sometimes. Alright, so they get this back, which... Isn't it their turn? Why summon it in defense? Oh, there's the divination. Is he going to negate? He is. It's basically a magic jammer, except without the discard, and it banishes. If they remember to banish it. They forgot to banish it. Oh, well, not really relevant.
So advantage is basically even here. Hugh went +1 because draw phase. That's how draw phase works.
Right. So I guess they are about even here. The difference is...
And then seize the walls and make them both go
that was a good play. Why would you chain that? I'm not sure.
Well, it protects the Spirit Clause because seize the walls is a continuous trap, so it's no longer in the field.
Right. I don't know how I did. Oh, he got the captain. Here we go. We know this combo. We know this combo.
Yeah, and it's a very unfortunate because Spaghetti probably could have come back from this, but now he has 2 cards in hand to deal with the Trident, which is possible. I'm not gonna say it's not. He could just top deck Curse of Eternals.
Or, I guess Exemplar wouldn't matter, huh? Yeah, Curse of Eternals would be great here.
But if I remember correctly, I do not think he runs Curse of Eternals.
Jumping the gun here doesn't matter. So it's literally just if you can get around the Harpooner. He has no protection for it. So if you have the out to get rid of the Harpooner. Oh! That's not an out, but it does waste a resource.
Yeah, it's a 1-for-1 base. Actually, since it equips as like part of the...
Oh, but he still uses it because it's still... The equip is still at his part of the field. So he could just let it take it.
Wait a minute.
Monsters are equipped to this card.
Yeah, it was Gunner.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yep, Gunner
I had to think about it for a minute.
Gunner can blow up.
Because of the lack of art, I was thinking it was Privateer again.
Yeah. So this is... I think this is basically done and done for Hugh here. Oh, no. He doesn't quite have enough. Yeah, but that still puts him on, like, a 1 turn. And probably true his best out there already. Alright. I have a feeling we're going to see a... what did they set? Oh, that pretty much guarantees it. I'm sorry. That guarantees it. That means you have to have exactly Dark Exemplar.
I think no, that wouldn't be good enough.
You
I guess
need non-targeting removal, which we
you
have
could
very little of.
yeah, you could technically do stuff with siphoning edge, but yeah, yeah, that looks about right.
They're gonna pop.
Yeah,
It was a Noble Scholar. Yeah.
no recruiters here.
Oh, they drew selection magic on the last turn.
No! Why? Selection magic?
Okay.
So selection magic. So it's twin twisters where it's like a back row removal of the discard. However, instead of just popping two, it targets one back row, and then it pops that back row, but also the back row in adjacent columns. So
And that is a very good card to play against Hugh because he does not respect it whatsoever. And it's sad he saw it as the last card of the duel.
if he had saw it earlier, then like Spaghetti probably would have had this, I think, because he would have been on the Trident only, basically.
And yeah, Gladiator would have traded with that. Yeah, I agree. Or he could have. Well, no, Crane doesn't really work against the Trident here. I think you should have cited that out because the Crane.
Oh no, the Crane works. The Crane works fine against Trident, but it has to be equipped with Privateer, not Gunner. If it's equipped with the Privateer, then the Trident can't do anything because he's the one that's controlling the Gunner.
Right. Fair enough. Man, but I really like this combo that Hugh found where he used the Anonymous to be the dark monster he needs for the other card combo. I really do like that. I'm going to fast forward to nothing. Alright, so that duel took... Well, let's see how long the duel took. 70 minutes till they left. When was the admitted defeat? Was it 69-23? If you took out the 19 minutes of rock, paper, scissors, it was a 50-minute duel.
50 minutes. Let's go.
That's actually a pretty significant time duel. All right. Well, you have any closing thoughts? Anything you'd like to say?
Well, shortly after this tournament, we tried to tone down traps like trap decks like this. We've gotten rid of most one-card combos that go into the extra deck. There's still a few, but most of them are gone. In addition to, we have brought in more countermeasures to like the set 4 pass type strategy in the forms of Ghostblade and Gorgon Daughter, I believe it's called.
Yep, Gorgon Daughter, Gorgon Mother. Yep.
Basically, for the context, it's a Ghostblade is Harpy's Feather Duster, except not really. Instead of destroying them, the opponent gets to summon them all as normal monsters. So you still have to get over them, but the normal monsters.
And it can be countered by having less monster zones than you have trap monsters. So like, if you have only 2 open monster zones and 5 back row, you only lose 2. Your opponent chooses which ones, but it's still a good counter.
There are some not very many decks that can exploit that weakness, but I believe there are some like Recruiters and Flips that can exploit that.
Yes.
And the other one, essentially, is the Gorgon Daughter is Denkoseka, except it doesn't necessarily prevent you from setting the cards in the first place, it just prevents you from activating them. However, it also gains an attack boost for every set card in the field, so I suggest not setting things.
Well, Gorgon Mother stops your opponent from setting things.
Well, I don't think anyone's playing Gorgon Mother. I'm sorry, I know you love her, but I know you love your mommy Gorgon MILF, but not today.
Let's not joke about that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully, if you guys want to have a title match, or whatever, with the man, it costs 2,000 points if you're in our server, or you can just win the title by winning the major that the title holder is in. So, for that matter, I think that's clearly all we have left. So, thanks for watching, guys.
This has been Dan and Beybl, and let it rip.
Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.